People ask me always, well, what's the benefit of a last will and testament? Well, basically they're saying, well, why do I need a will? First of all, if you love your family and you love your children, you might want to have some form, you want to have some document in place to be able to tell the probate court or the courts how you want your estate to be distributed in case that something happens to you. So there's really two benefits of a will. First of all, it does leave a document with your instructions as to how you want your assets to be distributed, but it does something else really important. It tells the court who you want to be the guardian of your children. If you end up orphaning your children, then those children become a ward of the state. And now the state has to determine who's going to raise your children. So the greatest benefit of the will is that it tells the court about who you want to choose to raise your family. Sometimes in seminars, I'll ask people, I'll say, if you ended up, those of you who have had minor children or have children now, are there members of your family who you'd rather not raise your kids? And usually that's very resounding yes. So that's the benefit of the will, is that it designates who you want to be able to raise your kids instead of having that decision be made by the judge. So there's a really good important reason to have it. However, it requires the will to go through probate. So the better option would be to incorporate a living trust that has all the benefits of a will, and then you don't have to go through the probate process. You could also have a will be attached with your living trust in case that you need it. We've talked about that in another segment. But remember that the will also does a good job of designating to the courts who you want to be the guardianship of your children either way. But that also is included in your living trust if you include it in there.